What's up, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music as a musician myself. Today is the return of Sam and Max, and the song is called Bosco. It was requested by Mushy Mary over on Patreon. I've done one or two. I've done a couple of Sam and Max, maybe just one, and it was a fun time and stuff that I like to listen to put it lightly. Let us just get right into it. Bosco's. I don't know what that is. Sounds like a store. Let's go. Definitely a live band. Hand percussion. A little bit. Looks like them two playing it. Season 1 soundtrack. La trompeta. Trumpet and sax. Duet. Don't hear trumpet every day. You can tell it's a solo because the rhythm kind of calmed down. It's just writing in the beat. Dun, 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 dun. You hear that in the background. There's so many things going on. This reminds me of so many things. It's like, I can't really let's just start somewhere. Okay. So it's really funny because the song I just heard right before this was from Cuphead. So it's kind of that same kind of realm. I don't know what Bosco's is. That could either be a person's place, like, hey, we're going to Bosco's, or it could be like a restaurant or a store or something. It's obviously a, you know, thing. So, but when I hear this kind of music, I have so many settings, right? I think of like parades, I think of like storefronts, or music you even hear like outside at a patio at a restaurant, you know, like could be anywhere. But it's really impressive because it's a real live band, and for the most part, pretty much improvisation. Like if this was to be replayed again somewhere, it would never sound the same. It's always going to sound a little different. It's very expressive and kind of in the moment. Same with the like duet solo, which we'll get to. I really like the real attention to the drums. There's a lot of drum stuff, but then also hand percussion. So there's a lot of rhythmic value in the song. Horns, obviously, all over the place. It also sounds like a festival. I don't know if I said that earlier, but I think to me the main there's two things that really stand out to me, and that's the duet between the saxophone and the trumpet, which is really cool because you can hear how similar they sound yet sound so different. You can hear like how close the mouth is for the trumpet and vice versa for the sax. So I really like that. Plus it opens up quite a bit during that solo, so like everything else kind of takes a back seat and just calm, and it's kind of just riding this like little solo section for a while too. It's pretty extended, like it's like a minute long or something. But there's a very specific reason I enjoy stuff like this, and it's gonna come out of nowhere. And believe it or not, this kind of stuff is a gold mine to a specific genre, and that is hip-hop. And when I say hip-hop, I mean more like I guess now would be considered kind of like old school, like underground, whatever. All that stuff comes from like old records that have been sampled, and it's specifically stuff that sounds exactly like this. I'll give you some examples, but I have to like research just a little bit because I know which ones I'm thinking at the top of my head, but I can't think of them right at this second. So give me 2 seconds and I'll be right back. So here's 2 examples out of many. Another notable hip-hop group that did this a lot was A Tribe Called Quest. They have a lot of stuff like this. And the reason I'm bringing it up is, like I said, it's like you can take so many little excerpts from these songs and just turn them into something. Some notable ones that I really like. The original song is called Today by Tom Scott, and that was sampled into one of the best hip-hop songs ever called They Reminisce Over You, or Troy from Pete Rock and CL Smooth. It's fun hearing like where it came from and then what it turned into. There's also Summer in the City by Quincy Jones, which got turned into Passing Me By from the group The Far Side. So there's just stuff like that all over the place. And if you're into that kind of stuff, you can look up some like YouTube series called like Wax Only. You can see how that's done. And you can also, there's another channel, I don't remember what it's called, but they do something where like they go basically blind into record stores. They'll get like some producer and they'll go into a record store blind and pick 3 or 4 albums, have no idea what it is, and then go home and make beats out of them. And it's a really cool thing, and it's a really beautiful art within itself. And you know, it's just the stuff like this literally screams that. And I know that has really nothing to do with the game or anything, but when you see those kind of things, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Like they just take stuff from this. You can take so many things from this, and the fact that they made it sound kind of like that old style is really something else. So I have to give a lot of credit to this composer, who apparently is Jared Emerson-Johnson, because it's not easy to make stuff like that. That is very expressive playing, and is very beautiful and artistic. It sounds like a painting to me. Kind of just putting little things here and there. It's like the Bob Ross of music, but in a not nerdy way. I don't know, but it's Bob Ross nerdy. I think he's cool. Anyways, check those things out. And Sam Max is very interesting and very cool. A lot of style. And I'm a big fan of saxophones and trumpets, of course, and hand percussion. So it all worked out. Thank you, Moony Mary. Thanks to everyone watching. I hope you all have a nice day. My name is Jesse. This has been the Auditorium Video Game Music Rules. Take it easy. Have a nice day.